Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they nailed him in the tomb? Were you there when they nailed him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? These are the lovely little hymns to sing the way to sing it to Johnny Cash and his lovely wife Joan Carter Cash, a lovely singer and a composer of music and lyrics. May they rest in peace, and the light of heaven shine upon them. Amen. Yes, Johnny and Joan. These gave us great entertainment. Folsom Prison. Johnny Cash did one there. Oh, very moving. So when we contemplate this, that hymn, and when the stone was rolled away, the only ones that was there were soldiers guarding the tomb to stop the apostles, according to Caiaphas, taking Jesus away and making out the risen. Do you see how evil that madman was? This cunning, evil person. But when that stone was rolled away, it wasn't a stone, it was a big rock guarding the tomb. And the heavenly host and the noise, as white as sheets and ran like jackrabbits. And Caiaphas said, "Why is you guarding the tomb? Yous are paid for that. What do you think we're doing here?" And shivered. The big rock was moved away by a force from heaven or somewhere. And there was a great noise. Oh, it's a different kettle of fish. This Caiaphas. We better reward you. So the 30 pieces of silver. Keep quiet. Say nothing. But we know about it. You can't hide the truth, can you? No. They were found out. Jesus rose from the dead. What a great gift. Yeah, stayed in the earth for 40 days. Appeared to many. Mary Magdalene. The Blessed Mother probably first. Mary Magdalene at the tomb, the two disciples on the way to Emmaus. At the breaking of the bread when they said, "It's getting late, come on and join us. Stay the night and continue your journey in the morning." "Okay," says Jesus. "We'll stay with you then." But at the breaking of the bread, they recognized Jesus and he disappeared. And what to say? They said, "Look, what do you make of that?" We got back and tell the apostles, but the apostles believed not at all. They didn't believe Mary Magdalene either. And when Jesus appeared to the apostles, he let them have it. "I sent you two messengers. They'll wrap your ears." But he showed them the wounds, and Thomas then wouldn't believe unless he could touch the wounds. Another doubting Thomas. He clap his ears. And when Jesus appeared, he says to Thomas, "Put your hands here, Thomas." Pointed to his wounds, and Thomas did. Fell to his knees, said, "Shame to my Lord and my God." And Jesus looked at him. "You believe, Thomas, because you've seen. Blessed are those that haven't seen and yet believe." And that's Catholics and Christians and believers down the centuries that believe and shed many a tear when we contemplate the passion and death of our divine Saviour and the cruelty inflicted on him. Can we say no more? Yeah, but it's just a little story. We have to tell a little story. We can't just say a thing without answering. I'd love to hear sermons or homilies or whatever they call them nowadays, some of ridiculous homily. Did you ever hear the but you do that at home. The word of God, I presume, it is. But they're very weak on that, and you don't hear that kind of. I need to hear little stories. Do you? Gives you a bit of a lift. You get it in the Latin, the universal language of Latin. You don't get it in the others, all you. You don't get a proper sermon that'll lift your spirit and have you walking on air as you come out, whistling. You know, and I know missions in churches either for years. I don't know what they're doing. These bishops, they'll have to answer for when they meet the Maker. You'll be in trouble, I can tell you. So boy now, and you enjoy the rest of the day. Mind the drizzle. Wear a raincoat and a cap or a hat. The hat me father wore. Song about that too. Bye now.